find a postcard there. You're very welcome. There you go.
Somebody had the birthday or funeral. You decide.
No, let's just listen. We don't want a funeral sign. Good for us. Maybe tomorrow.
Want to start filling up? All right. Good. We could probably get a line going in where everybody just kind of does their message and comes back out. File in, leave the cards, deliver the message. You guys are looking good. Flat tap's got to be in the church.
Okay.
Nice. Party hats?
Party hats, yep.
Anybody need a birthday hat?
Sure.
Look at that. Good.
Hey, does anyone have more than one card? Yes.
There you go.
As they go through, so we know that people are here.
Yeah, good. Please do.
Great. Anyone need a card?
Go ahead.
Need a card?
Hands up if you need a card.
Here, have one. Here, I have three.
Okay, on the steps, everybody, we're going to get a picture. Line up on the steps.
This is the courage cake. Yeah. Thanks for making it out.
That's no courage.
Well, we're here to deliver that.
You can get a little mustache thing and cover your face.
Got everybody? Good. Following procedure. Yes, thanks.
Yeah, we put a hat on top.
Oh, nice.
Is there a hat on top? Oh, yeah.
This is a courage cake, everybody. Courage in every bite. Our congressman's going to need that today. All right. So what camera are we looking at? Nice. Let's all look to the front and say cheese. Let's all look to the front again and say save our health care. Save our health care. Let's say that in a chant, shall we? Save our health care. Save our health care. Save our health care.
We're here for ourselves, we're here for other people in our district, and we're actually here for everyone in the United States because Pat Tiberi is the quarterback of the AHCA repeal and replace, and we are going to sack that quarterback. Yeah! Sack that quarterback. Yeah! There's a chant. All right. How's we go? Sack that quarterback. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Thank you.
They're going to love us. I have to meet the poor people who have to answer our phone calls.
I'm going to ask Dom too.
Okay.
Because we want Pat Tiberi to have the courage today, when the vote happens to repeal the Affordable Care Act, to say no to that. Thousands of people will die unnecessarily every week. And all he has to do to stop that is say no to this bill. So this is the 7th birthday of the Affordable Care Act. We don't want it to be a funeral. Pat Tiberi has the choice in his hands today.
There was an interview on it.
Keep coming in. There's Stacy. Keep coming in.
Healthcare staff are on
In the DC office we do.
Who's the best in the office to listen to healthcare concerns?
Give me 1 second. Let me figure
Move back a little bit, people. We got more people to come in.
We got to make sure there's a way out, you know, just in case something happens.
Don't worry. Healthcare, we're good.
I have to go over to the vet hospital after this.
No, I was told to come up here.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Postcards. Happy birthday to you.
Would you like a party hat?
Rob, can you listen to healthcare concerns today? What's that? Can you listen to our concerns today?
This is fire hazard, so...
Rob,
Yeah, we have
Congressman
healthcare right now.
Tiberi's vote is a hazard to people's literal lives. If you pass this, well look, if you vote this through, 24,000 people are going to die every year. Are you okay with that?
Somebody recorded
24,000 people will die unnecessarily if your bill passes, and we want to know if you're going to vote yes or no. Well,
Many of you have had the meetings with the congressman. You know that...
meet us outside.
How about a town hall so we can all
How about if we're represented by our representative? A real town hall, not a fake town hall.
One without flat pat, one with real pat. How about that?
Yeah, one that when he calls you on the phone, he gives you a little notice.
Well, let's meet outside then.
All right, I'll
Meet
start
outside,
it.
Rob.
I can start it. Here's a postcard from one of us. I just want you to know that I have great health insurance. My husband has always had the most wonderful health insurance, but we're over 50. And if my husband lost his job because of ageism, the chances that he would get such a good job again that had good health insurance are very slim. And we could go, and just like you could go, from being one of the wealthy to being one of those people who are going to end up paying more than 50% of their income for health care. And it's wrong. And it's not just about me. It's wrong for my children and my children's children and my neighbors and everyone who cares about their fellow human beings.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
We appreciate that.
What's this vote going to be?
Next, Pat, you have always been proud of your immigrant heritage, but would they be proud of you? Jeopardizing millions of American well-being, please vote your heart, not your heart.
Billionaires.
That's right.
Folks, thank you for this. Please,
No, you
we
have to
will
read
post
your
cards with
vote.
us. We cannot do this. And out of respect for our fellow tenants, please drop these off. What's that?
Will somebody come outside and
We
listen
have
to
other
us?
constituents that will also come and listen.
Keep
Our
asking
thanks
for
for
a
coming with
town
this
hall
office.
and
They
hoping
help
flat
people.
pat comes.
No, you don't
We
give
have
up
healthcare.
That's about listening to your constituents.
Listen,
We're meeting with this gal.
We
have the right to be heard by our congressman.
We don't have the right to host this many people in our office.
And maybe let us go over here. We'll have plenty of room to make a fire.
Healthy workers are productive workers. Invest in healthcare for the good of American business. I work for a small Ohio startup, and we are growing and becoming more profitable. The company is not yet able to pay insurance benefits for our employees. I am only able to afford care through the AHCA. Otherwise, my company would not be in business. I strongly urge you not to pass Trump Care. This is not a responsible health care bill. Indeed, it is a tax bill for billionaires disguised as a health care bill. I can't read it. Health care is my right. Save funding for Planned Parenthood. These are other people who could not be here today.
Like my college-age daughter, whose friends depend on Planned Parenthood to keep them from becoming pregnant and being forced into making decisions about their own health care, which you guys also want to take away their reproductive rights. So you can't have it both ways.
You can't tell people they can't use preventative measures, and you can't tell people they can't make decisions about their own reproductive rights. Women have a right to choose. I'm tired of being in this lower class because I'm female.
All right.
And that was my punctuation mark. I did not plan that. So, my job.
No, vote no.
Vote no, 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 vote no.
We need to say our feeling go.
Go. Yep. Say it. Yeah.
Meet outside. Meet outside.
Meet outside, meet outside, meet outside, meet outside.
It's wide open.
Outside.
Lots of room.
Sir, you shouldn't be intimidated by the group.
Absolutely not. No, this is out of respect for the fellow tenants and for fire codes.
You to meet us outside where we won't bother fellow tenants.
If you want to go to the curb and protest, we all know the rules here.
Why do you want to talk to our rules are that we here?
And I've talked to many of them, but this is not the way to go about doing it.
With our tax dollars.
These people are just.
Our phone calls are
No, you have
when our phone calls are
Why do you think that is? Because we're afraid we're going to die. People will die. Oh, I don't think that Tiberi is listening to us at all.
No, he's not.
It's the same represent every Thursday.
Please drop off your postcards.
And nobody comes to meet us to talk. What do you think that means? If we are his constituents and he should be representing us. He's silencing us. I have called and called and called and called and called and called and called. And I don't think any of my concerns have gone on. I have left my number. I have sent letters. I have requested town halls. 50 Ohioans will lose their tax care on this. So you did from this district.
Beginning solo.
Before he votes.
And spoke to someone who knew nothing about the replacement bill. Nothing.
What do you mean you don't know when he votes?
Knew nothing about the replacement. Good for you, kids. You be strong and proud like your mama.
Every day. Also have those, but when it comes to health care, John Kasich has said that Trump's health care plan will bankrupt Ohio. Does Tiberi want that on his conscience? I really don't think so. I'm opposed to the current health care plan. 24 million people using health insurance is shameful. Tax credits that will only help the rich is immoral. I vote for Sidney thinks his vote.
This is a long card, mine is shorter, mine says 24 million.
Yeah, no kidding. That's why we're here, because there's a big vote going on today.
There's a huge drug problem in Ohio, and the replacement bill won't help pay for a rehabilitation. We have more deaths from drug overdose in this state, I read, than any other state in the country. It's a serious problem. You can't vote against the Affordable Care Plan and support ending drug addiction in Ohio. You just can't do both.
Medical profession for 25 years, healthcare, and preventative care saves everybody money, and it reduces human suffering by quite a bit, and everybody knows that. So I don't know why the bill is being put through that would just favor people that have money. So it's more like wealth care, and so I just want to say I appreciate you being here today and listening to us. And I've paid taxes and worked my whole life, and I've tried to be a good citizen. And I'm frightened by what's going on in our federal government right now. And I really hope Pat will come around, even though he's been going down a road for a while. He can turn aside from the road he's been going down and represent the people. Thank you.
Okay, so this is what I have to say. First off, resistance is not futile. If you like Star Trek, just thought I'd put that in there.
We take down your information.
Man, this is next gen right here. This is next gen. Okay, so Republicans seem to have a problem with the AHCA. They also seem to have a problem with Planned Parenthood. And
mean, so there's an equal force to the opposite of you that we've been hearing for years.
Okay, so are those people going to pay? So are those people going to pay for the babies that don't get any health coverage or any kind of welfare assistance? Are they going to pay for it? Okay. So next time they come in, say you can pay for all the children that don't have any health care because you want them to have coverage. Okay? Make sure to pass that on. Thank you. Yes, love. Sorry.
I'm Rob.
I am an RN.
Oh, I'm sorry that
I've been a
I'm
pediatric nurse working with medically fragile and hospice children. Their only lifeline is their Medicaid and the programs they get through the government. We cannot abandon these children. It is not their fault that they're ill. It is not their family's fault that they're ill. Their families, in many cases, live in abject poverty because of the health of their child, even with the benefits they've been receiving. How in good conscience can Mr. Tiberi ignore these children? They are many, and it is crucial. In medically fragile children receive life-saving care in their homes to make it cheaper already. They don't get to stay in the hospital. They get blood transfusions in their homes. They get TPN in their homes. They require highly skilled nurses to care for them, and it needs to be covered. A family can't cover those costs, can't cover the cost of the DMEs. It's imperative, and I have called, and I have emailed here in Washington, and I've not heard a word from anyone. I don't know if I am a tick on a piece of paper that says, yeah, we got another call from one of those, or if anyone really listens to my concerns. And that's why I'm here. I'm going to read cards from two people. I am healthy. I have insurance, but I have friends and relatives who have health problems and are able to get insurance from AHCA. I care for them, and at some point, I could be the one who needs the care. Sharing the cost of health care is only fair. Representative Tiberi, I urge you again to vote against the American Health Care Act. The result of this legislation will be truly catastrophic for millions of Americans. The effects will be a tax break for rich Americans who can already afford health insurance with excellent coverage, and increase the coverage of insurance for Americans who really need help and put insurance out of reach for millions who need it most. I can't read this person's writing, I apologize. President Trump, based on his promise of better and less expensive health coverage, is not keeping his word. The AHCA delivers the opposite of Trump's project, Keep the AHCA, and the gentleman who wrote this is Paul Stephan, and he is from area code 43214. So those are his constituents. There are many people here, I'm going to shut up, but the